We did quite a lot. Then we have to remind us that at the scale of Baume Mercier, it's a nearly 2-century maison. Whatever we do, it looks like we are doing a lot in a short period of time. And in fact, we are acting smoothly because we are respecting all the DNA of the maison, and we want to keep it in the proper direction where it is, which is to have the most of the watchmaking knowledge, capabilities, and so on at the service of design in order to create timepieces that enable the people to discover the luxury watchmaking industry through Baume Mercier, where you got the most of everything at a reasonable value price point. So, nevertheless, we did we did a lot with the team. Over the last 4 years, in fact, we decided to move Baume Mercier back into more design, more creativity, more watchmaking by relaunching collection, and then to have kind of a double ambition with Baume Mercier. First, to keep our audience, for sure, people who are seeking for well-executed timepieces with good watchmaking offer, with an extremely good reliability and a really high quality. This is how was Baume Mercier when I joined, capitalizing on Baumatic and so on. A bit less, I would say, in terms of design. And this is where we act a lot to rebuild with the different departments an image where the design is at the core DNA of Baume Mercier, because when we look back on the history of the maison, you see as well that many timepieces were really innovative in terms of technicality, but as well in terms of design. And this is what we have been working all together over the last years. And we tackled it through all the collection, in fact, not only focusing on one collection, but targeting this ambition into all the collections of Baume Mercier. So we extended the collection. We started with launching new colors, new materials, new design on Clifton, Hampton, and Classima, in order to be a bit less black and white, even if black and white is beautiful colors. And I would say that black is not a color after having such a success with the Soulage timepiece, something to homage to Pierre Soulage, where we expressed the black as never. But back to the collection, Classima, Clifton, and Hampton with new design, new size, and new color animation. And then the major launch that we did over the last 4 years is Riviera, nearly 2 years ago now, where we felt that it was an iconic collection, and we saw when I first joined, I asked for sure to deep dive and discover all the collections. And then when I saw this dodecagonal shaped timepiece, I asked to the colleague, what's this piece? And why did we stop, in fact? Yeah, the coastline, Riviera coastline, that has been an expression of the Riviera, literally the French Riviera. Yeah. And we have designed the coastline, the coast shore of the French Riviera. You saw this last year at Watches and Wonders, yeah. And Riviera, in fact, we, after visiting the partners worldwide, after this, David, have you seen Riviera? Yeah, I've seen Riviera. We need Riviera. We need to relaunch this timepiece because it was a hook for Baume Mercier, it's a signature of Baume Mercier, and I'm sure we can have a huge demand on this timepiece. So we have been acting on Riviera over the last nearly 4 years after I joined, by redesigning, recreating a proper timepiece and modernizing Riviera to today. Which has started already, I guess, as an introduction. Baume Mercier, our client, so it's quite a wide audience, in fact, because Baume Mercier is still used a lot for gift for graduation, gift for whatever anniversary for youngsters, from Classima to Riviera, for sure, and then up to people looking for a well-executed timepieces with a huge watchmaking content, so 50s, 60s, 70s, or even older, looking for nice, elegant, well-executed, full of content watchmaking timepiece. With Clifton, for instance, the Dayton phase, or Clifton Perpetual Calendar, or even Clifton Baumatic. And through the scope of age, we have a proper offer dedicated to whoever is looking for an elegant, well executed, with a touch of design and full content of watchmaking. Yeah, we do. With more expression in terms of size, of content and design, stronger design on Riviera, with Riviera, the collection with the chronos and so on. Yeah. That's really, it's a bit more expressive than what it used to be. Exact. It is exact. It would depend of what you are expecting from the timepiece you are looking for. But I would say the best of Baume Mercier today is for sure Riviera with Baumatic or Clifton with Baumatic. I think Baumatic is generating a lot of demand, is guaranteeing a nearly perfect working over the years, and you have full content of a manufacture movement in a design that you can select between round, dodecagonal timepiece, and you can as well top up on Baumatic together with complication. Then, if you have someone young that would like to start with a timepiece as a first experience watchmaking, welcome with a Classima quartz that is full of expression, really nice design, and it's a pleasure to wear. Our mission is to manufacture, develop timepieces that people can enjoy every day, whatever is their daily life, in fact. So we have still a quite important offer on quartz, to be honest with you. Then the major change is that we have two collections for men without quartz. Riviera has no quartz for men, and Clifton has no quartz as well. So this is why it can look that we have a lower share of quartz, but we are still developing quartz, launching quartz novelties in Classima, Hampton, and as well for Riviera in smaller diameter size, like 33 and 36. So you can still find quartz in the new start, yes. You know, remind me a meeting for the first time with Phil and Mark, a partner in the Nordics, discussing about Baume Mercier, the performance and so on. And he was mentioning every time I met with him about we need Riviera. So that's true that once we came with Riviera, that we mixed as well with a new image in the point of sales, with more lifestyle element that not only watchmaking. We have a new exposure. It's true for the Nordics. It's true worldwide, in fact. In the Nordics, if I would listen only to the Nordics, we would have only Baumatic in all our collections. And this is what people are really looking for there. But then we are for sure a global maison, and we need to answer as well in markets where people are maybe less exposed and less mature to the watchmaking knowledge and the watchmaking expectation of a timepiece. But true that Riviera Baumatic for the Nordics has been a game changer in terms of traction of the audience to Baume Mercier. As Clifton has been at the time. Today we have the luck to have a quite balanced, in fact, performance all over the world. I would say today our major markets are Europe and US. Those are the two strongest markets, especially for the moment where China has not been over the last few years one of the top markets. Asia has not been on top of Baume Mercier performance. We are shifting it. We have been investing a lot in Asia over the years. We are opening more doors. We have more presence, more qualitative presence, and we are moving up. So I would say that today, Europe and US, Asia being on the way to catch up those two major markets. So short term we have quite a lot coming, and you will see during Watches and Wonders. Long term, it's really to reinstill and to leverage and capitalize on what I mentioned you during the conversation about the roots of Baume Mercier with strong watchmaking capability mixed together with a strong capability to innovate in terms of design, to create the best-in-class timepieces that are matching with an audience that is expecting what I've been describing as an introduction. So this is how I see Baume Mercier moving forward.